So we're given the point -1, 8 on a line, and that line has got to go through that point. That line also has to have a slope of 1/4. We want to write the equation of that line in slope-intercept form and standard form. So, -1, 8. Slope of 1/4. Well, since the first thing that they're asking for is that this be in standard form, we could, they asked for it to be in slope-intercept form, i.e. y equals mx plus b. There is a way to start with that, but you would have to solve for what b is. Since the point we're given, it's not the y-intercept, and I know that because x is not 0. So b is not equal to 8. What I'm going to start with is the point slope formula. This formula. And the -1 is x1. The 8 is our y1. Of course, obviously, this is slope of 1/4. So y minus 8 equals 1/4 times the quantity x minus -1. So I'm going to simplify that subtraction of a negative before I distribute. Distribute the 1/4 to the x and to the 1. And then add the 8. So here also is where I've seen people have some difficulties with using Pearson, using the MyLab math. They want to do things like make 1/4 equal to 0.25 and 8 1/4 equal to 8.25. It's exactly the same thing, although writing the slope as 0.25 instead of 1/4 actually kind of defeats the purpose of recognizing what slope is. So it says my answer is equal to the correct answer. It's not in the correct form. Look in the instructions. That's some helpful information. So they want integers or fractions for any of the numbers in the expression. Really, they should be saying the equation. And I found this out yesterday. They don't want the 8 1/4 as a mixed number. You can convert that 8 times 4 plus 1. That will give us 33, still over the same denominator that it likes. So suppose then in standard form that I just subtract the 1/4 x. Say I want to type that in. See what happens now. Remember standard the slope-intercept form in the previous one. Y is isolated. Y equals mx plus b. Standard form, we have to have the x and y terms on one side and the constant term on the other side. But our textbook, and therefore the questions that we have on Pearson, are very picky. We're supposed to have integer coefficients, or A, B, and C here, and A has to be positive. So to get rid of the fractions, I can multiply all terms on both sides by 4, but to get rid of the fact that that's a negative 1/4, I'm going to multiply everything on both sides by negative 4. I'll distribute on the left. Then I'll worry about canceling. Watch your signs here. These are two negatives. So the 4's cancel and the negatives cancel. So I've got a positive 1x plus negative 4y would just be minus 4y. And while the 4's cancel here, we still have the negative. So let's see how it responds to x minus 4y equals negative 33 instead. X minus 4y equals negative 33. Had my cap locks on there accidentally, and I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't like that either, so let me fix that. Okay, it took it.